How has the trading landscape changed since you first got in?
The beginning was quite difficult. It's not like now that we have materials everywhere on YouTube, on Google, Gemini, everywhere, and you have mentors everywhere. Like, you can just lay your hand on any mentor you want and learn from there. Unlike first, it wasn't like that. You have to struggle for yourself.
How would you say you deal with the emotional up and downs that come with trading?
When it comes to forex trading, we always talk about experience. Experience will take you there. Once it becomes part of you and you understand that losses are part of this industry, you take it as something normal.
What would you say was like your game plan coming into the game? What would you say my strategy is as Kira Forex?
Right, at the end of the day, I just focus on myself because I know what I want. Yeah, I know what I want for a long term because I am working for a long term. Yeah, I just focus on myself.
How do you stay disciplined then, and how do you stay sharp?
Just following my plan. Like I'm saying, I just follow my plan. I have my daily routines, and I have my plans that I follow for the day, for the month, for the year.
So how do you balance, Kira? Personal life, your kid, everything that just happens in your life with the trading?
That is why I said earlier on, I don't involve my business in my family affairs. I have time for family and I have time for business. There are a lot of opportunities out there. Please go and grab it. It's either you make it or you make it.
And if you do not make it, you will be left in the dust. Hello everybody. Welcome to FX Chats, all things entrepreneurship, finance, and more money chats. I am your host, Jody Ann, and today we are joined by a very, very inspiring young lady who's doing amazing things across the globe. She is amazing, you guys. She's a mentor, she's a host, and a trader. Can you believe that? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Kira Forex to FX Chats. Kira, welcome to FX Chats.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness, you're doing amazing things.
Thank you.
Great things. For those who don't know, please tell the viewers at home who you are, what you do, where you're from, and what pulled you into this Forex space, you know what I mean?
My name is Lamidi Kira, popularly known as Kira Forex, a renowned forex trader, a coach and a mentor, an award-winning forex trader. I've won awards in so many countries like Singapore, Dubai, USA, South Africa, Uganda, and a lot, just to mention a few. I also have forex training academies in different countries like Cameroon, Nigeria, Ghana, and I'm looking at opening more. What I do is that I'm also into fintech. I'm a real estate mogul. Yeah, and I'm into a lot. Actually,
I love that. I love women that are doing a lot of things and big, great things. So, Kira, what type of trading would you think you specialize in? Would you say you're more into Forex, crypto, stocks, and why?
All right, I am more into Forex. I trade synthetics as well.
Oh,
when you mention any female Forex trader who trades synthetics in Africa,
I love that.
Kira Forex.
I love that.
And I'm a swing trader. I love swinging, but sometimes I do day trading because of my followers.
Okay, that is actually very interesting. How has the trading landscape changed since you first got in?
The beginning was quite difficult. It's not like now that we have materials everywhere on YouTube, on Google, Gemini, everywhere, and we have mentors everywhere. Like, you can just lay your hand on any mentor you want and learn from there. Unlike first, it wasn't like that. You have to struggle for yourself. You have to be chasing your mentors up and down. And I learned from people from the diaspora, not from my country. So it wasn't very easy for me. It was quite difficult. But, with determination, I've been able to get to where I am now. And I can say it was a successful one.
I love that. And speaking of challenges and resilience, you seem like you have a lot of that. And I really, really admire that. How would you say you deal with the emotional up and downs that come with trading?
When it comes to forex trading, we always talk about experience. Experience will take you there. Once it becomes part of you and you understand that losses are part of this industry, you take it as something normal. Also, one of the things that helped me a lot is my risk management. I always say risk management, because once you have a risk management, you don't even consider psychology again. Because at the end of the day, you know how much you are risking on a trade.
True.
I take a trade, I know I'm risking only $2,000 on each huge trade. So why should I be scared? You know, I've done everything. I've put everything in plan. I know at the end of the day, if it didn't go well, I'm just losing this amount. Why should I be affected? But at the end of the day, what I also do is that if I have consecutive losses, I take a break.
I love that.
I go out of the system. I go off the chart for some time to just find out why things happen that way.
Yes, I was about to ask, what do you do when you go? Okay, so you basically look at what went wrong, how you can combat those. I love that so much. Do you feel like women face specific challenges in the industry as compared to men, and what would you say those challenges are when maybe it comes to you, the ones you have faced yourself?
Okay, so I would say, this industry is male dominated industry.
Yes.
And when a lady is doing what men are doing, they see you in a different way. Because I used to hear some people say you can't get close to Kira because she doesn't have emotions,
Sorry?
These are some of the things, like it's very funny.
That's insane.
Yeah, so these are some of the challenges. And I can tell you there are a lot of men that cannot get close to me because of the industry in which I see myself.
What would you say was like your game plan coming into the game? Because I believe so much in sitting down and strategizing before you can even do anything. So in terms of your strategies and your mindset getting into the game, what would you say my strategy is as Kira Forex?
Right, at the end of the day, I just focus on myself because I know what I want. Yeah, I know what I want for a long term because I am working for a long term. Yeah, I just focus on myself.
How do you stay disciplined then, and how do you stay sharp?
Just following my plan. Like I'm saying, I just follow my plan. I have my daily routines, and I have my plans that I follow for the day, for the month, for the year. So basically, what I do is I trade landing session. Let me put it that way. So I wake up early morning. And
I love that.
There's something I didn't want to talk about, but let me just talk about it. I have a child too, and she's barely 3 months. He's here with me now. Yes.
That's
so
nice.
Combining all these things.
I love that.
It's a whole lot. But what I do is I make sure I trade during landing sessions because this is the time I trade.
Yes.
And the rest of the things I wouldn't like to talk about because it's
no problem at all.
Yeah. So landing session from 8 o'clock Ghana time to 4 p.m. I'm done with trading.
I love that.
The rest back to the family.
But I think the most important thing you should take at home, wake up early.
Yeah.
The fittest, the worm. That one. That's very, very important.
Of course, wake up early.
Yes. Kira, speaking of, women in trading, you yourself, I am sure you're an inspiration to a lot of people, especially the young women out there. Have you ever felt underestimated, maybe seminars or just any other room?
Yeah, sometimes I feel shy because you go for programs and you are the only female. It's not that females are coming into the industry.
Yes.
But those days, you go for programs and you are the only female. And when they call you on stage, to even work
I know, it's a lot.
Shy, but now it's better.
So what would you say to other women who are, thinking about trading in terms of, I think maybe focus more on especially this part of the intimidation part, people underestimating you, the challenges, that you face as a woman. What would you say to that woman who's scared of the very same thing?
All right, like I said earlier, now it's even easier than it used to be. Now there are a lot of women in the system that are into forex trading. You can learn from them. You can see them as an inspiration as well. So now it's quite easier than it used to be. Forex trading is for everybody.
Yeah. I think it's one thing to be an inspiration to others, But my thing is every person who's an inspiration has studied somebody before. They have looked up to somebody before. And we would love to know if there's anybody like that. As Kira Forex, would you say you have any other woman specifically, let me say a woman specifically in the game that you are inspired by and that you have watched and they have inspired you to be where you are today?
Exactly, Karen Fu from Singapore.
Oh,
she has been our inspiration for years.
I don't think I'm familiar, but I'm gonna search. I love women that are doing amazing things. Like I said, I will definitely check into her as well. You studied her and you decided that's where I'm going. Oh, I love that so much. So how do you balance, Kira? Personal life, your kid, everything that just happens in your life with the trading.
That is why I said earlier on, I don't involve my business in my family affairs. I have time for family and I have time for business. I make sure I don't bring business into family. I don't bring family into business.
many people get so overwhelmed in terms of you are all over the place trying to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you don't have a strategy, you're not balanced, you're not grounded. So it ends up being, overwhelming. So I like that you seem like you have everything planned out.
Yeah,
and I admire that. The best teacher, girl. The
Yeah.
best teacher. So that's what's one thing you wish more women out there knew? What you didn't even expect coming into the game? What do you wish more women like you that are watching you right now would know that nobody even told you?
That the industry is highly lucrative. The independence, Once you start doing this, and you start seeing the real life.
Oh my goodness. I love that even as Kira, you are all for independence. I think that's why women even work in the first place, the independence part. I love that so much, Kira. And I hope if you are at home watching, she really, really inspires you to become as independent as you can. Kira, speaking of, just the personal vision and the future, what it looks like for you, what are your long-term goals?
I love to impact people, all right? And that is why I said I used to be a teacher.
What? Wait, you were teaching what exactly? Please let it not be maths.
Okay, so I taught in the primary school, the junior high school, and the senior high school. And I have to quit because I was making...
I'm all for it.
Yeah.
We're not saying leave that job, but I'm just saying we are all for it. I love that. Okay.
Sure.
A teacher, primary school level, and then you just woke up one day and decided,
I was doing the two. So I had to
wait
first,
and
see which one. Making a teacher's 1 month salary in a day, in seconds, anybody will stop.
I mean, I'm just gonna say, I hear you without saying too much. Yeah, that salary, girl, no. We're not doing that. I feel like the world is changing right now at a very rapid pace in terms of the technology space, and with the introduction of the AI, it's taking over a lot of industries, and including Forex.
Now we are in a digital world, and AI is even taking over. For now, I wouldn't say I'm doing anything AI, but maybe as time goes on, I'll look into it.
I love that. How open-minded you are. And I think as the world changes, we have no choice, unfortunately, but to adapt, because it looks like it's just taking over, the whole sphere. So Kira, if you have not already started, would you ever write a book? Would you maybe offer a trading course, or take that route? I mean, we talked already about how you've started a whole community, but now would you ever consider writing a book, offering trading courses, just self-help material for people that maybe can't become part of your community per se? And also, please tell us a bit more about the community that you already have as well.
All right, talking about the community, I have a Telegram community of over 70,000 subscribers for both synthetic and currencies. Like I say, I trade both synthetics and CFDs. I also have courses that I sell out on monthly basis. I also provide signal as well. Like I said earlier when I was introducing myself, I did mention that I have academies in different countries as it stands now, like 3 specific countries. And basically, these are some of the things we do. We also do account management. So people who do not have the time to trade, we trade on their behalf in different packages. I also have a book,
The Game and the
Truth. Volume 1 is on my website. So I have 2 websites. One for the academy and personal
one for
website. So for the academy, it's www.kiraforextradingacademy.com. That is for our courses, whatever you need about our courses, what we sell out there as a forex trading company. Then also the kiraforex.com. That is where you find my book and about my personal life.
I love that so much. Please make sure you use the website, you get the book and get the trading course. Get involved, start now. There's no better time to start.
Now, I would also like to add that if you're finding anything difficult on the website, you can just reach me out on Instagram, Kira_Forex. When you look in by, you see a lot of information there. My numbers are there. You can just scroll in.
Kira, I wish we had more time to just deep dive into what it is that you do. Just, take down all the skeletons one by one. Thank you so much for, sharing so far, and I'm sure for a young lady who's watching right now, they are learning so much, let's say from your mentor, or just from anybody, or maybe from your own personal experiences, because we've been talking about how experience for you has been the best teacher. What would be the best piece of advice to give these young women that we've been talking about that are watching right now and don't know where to start, don't know what to do, who to talk to?
All right, so what I like to say is there are a lot of opportunities out there. Just go and grab it. It's either you make it or you make it.
And if you do not make it, you will be left in the dust.
Yeah, of course.
I love that so much.
Yeah, sure.
Kira, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for the work that you're doing. I think it's amazing work that you're doing. Do not stop. And I wish you nothing but the best on your journey. More expansion, more territories, girl. Take over and do amazing work.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming, Kira.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Kira Forex all the way from Ghana here on FX Chats. Unfortunately, that is all we have today on this episode of All Things Entrepreneurship and Money Chats. I am your host, Jody N, and until next time, God bless. Mwah, mwah.